Hello YouTube, it's your girl Keisha and Laundry, and I'm back with another video. This morning I just have one question. I just want to know who closed the church doors. Who gave the pastors and the congregation the right to close the church doors off on people who want to come in and praise the Lord? So the people, you have your church in our community, but the community isn't welcome. So y'all have is there a survey at the door of what do you do for a living? Who is your spouse? How many children do you have? And y'all pick and choose who y'all allow in? But see, these are my thoughts. I feel like they'll have those church doors shut so tight that mold, disease, and viruses is festering inside the church. So I'm fine with sitting in this park in the morning. I'm looking for Kanye, actually. I might be at the wrong location. But Kanye is on to something. But who gave y'all the right to close the church doors off on people? I'm making this video because somebody who I love very dearly, who has my blood running through their bones, don't feel comfortable with going to church. Their mom used to make them get up and go to church every Sunday. And the congregation would treat them like crap. Make her feel so uncomfortable. Who are y'all? Why would y'all make somebody feel uncomfortable who there to praise the Lord? Because y'all dirty minds want to go into their bedroom. See, y'all nasty. It's no way that everybody I meet, I think about what they doing in the bedroom or what is their status or you know, what is their status in life. It's no way. And then I'm also making this video because when I came out the house to get my turkey wings, the church that my son attended for 5 years that we've been here, he's no longer welcome there because of the videos I made. Now, I'm sure some of y'all will say, well, that's what you get, or what did you think, or whatever. But this is a pastor who told me that he loved my son like he his own. But I told my son, there's no way that pastor could love you like you his own. Because guess what? If it came down to his son or my son needing a kidney, that decision wouldn't be too hard. Now, I'm not saying that you can't love someone that you didn't give birth to like they're your own, because I actually do. I have a nephew that I love like he's my own. So it's possible, but I knew this man didn't. It was real easy for him to throw my son away. So I watched my son for these past 4 or 5 Sundays since I made that stupid Juanita Bynum video. I watched him be sad on Sundays. I watched him wake up because he didn't take his alarm off for Sundays. I watched him 2 Sundays in a row, like just laying there, feeling lost. And I almost want to cry because I partly feel responsible for it. But my whole thing is, my explanation, and I don't need no explanation, but this pastor has disrespected me 3 times. Once with trash. I will wake up on trash day and it would be a pile of trash in front of my house, and I kept wondering, who is making my house look? I'm talking about a wall of trash. My mom visited in April, and every morning she would get up, wash up, and go on the porch and knit. She knitted 3 blankets for the kids while she was here. I work night shift, so I came in. I usually come in, I go to sleep. When I wake up, I know where to find my mom. I wake up, brush my teeth, come to the door. Good morning, Mom. What in the world? A wall of trash. I go knock on my neighbor's door. Who trash is this in front of my house? My mom shouldn't be looking at something like this. Making me look like I live in squalor. It's the church trash. I go over to the church. Now, I knew it was their trash because after every church service, we see one of their church members moseying on the trash and putting it right there. Now, see, this man collect money from the church, but he won't even, I guess he don't have a trash collection fund. I recommend you add one. So what he do is he leave his trash in the community that his church is in. And so on trash day, or they have like once a month they give away food. So, I mean, this man, he piles the trash in front of my neighbor's house because he won't pay for trash removal. He won't pay for rubbish removal. That was the first infraction. And he lied and said it wasn't his trash to me twice. I'm like, well, if that, I'm telling him where the dumpster is where me and my children use. It's a dumpster where you could just throw your trash in. No, he rather my community look like that. While he get in his car and drive off to where people now piling trash in front of their house. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Second infraction, him sending them daggone cops to my house. He was looking for his son. His son always running away. He was looking for his son. He sent the white cop to my house. And I've been telling them people, I told y'all this story. I've been telling them people, I wouldn't keep no runaway at my house. I don't roll like that. But that show how they look at me. That show that they judging a book by its cover. I don't even know what my cover look like. I guess it's soft back instead of hard back. But I'm fine with it. I'm comfortable. Okay, you can take a soft back, you can roll it, you can put it in your pocket, it can go anywhere. You can't take a hard back everywhere. It don't travel well. Now, he sent the white cop to my house. I told them that when we had our little face-to-face, I said, my son, you don't know what my son could have been doing that day. Now, occasionally, and yes, I do know occasionally my son smoke weed. Their kids do too. We've discussed that. Now, my son could have been high. Let's just say. I mean, just for example, because you sent the white cop to my door. And y'all already know how that can end. I've seen mothers call cops on just come calm my son down and they kill their son. So you sent this white cop to my door. You don't know what I got going on at my house, but you didn't care. Second infraction. Third infraction. One Sunday, the kids over at my house, the church right across the street from my house, the two boys over at my house, I guess trying to see if Eileen going to church, but Eileen didn't know the boy came back because he never felt comfortable going to the church when the boy ran away because they will hound him. Like the pastor telling me, well, he need to tell us where he at when he know where he at. I said, but that's loyalty amongst friends. Now, see, what my son ain't going to do is see that this boy is out here in no kind of trouble and not open his mouth because I didn't raise my son to be that way. Now, if he seen that boy was in some kind of trouble, my son would guide his parents to him. But, hey, I remember him saying he just wanted to go to the party. Me and my son have an open relationship. Yeah, I don't want my kids to feel scared to come tell me anything, but I'm getting off track. The two boys was over at my house this specific Sunday. The pastor come, he bang on my window, he bang on my door. The boy come out, he start yelling at the boy on my porch with the congregation out there. So it was okay for you to continuously make me look this way. But when I uploaded my YouTube video, I guess he didn't realize that I could reach more people than the little bit of people that he have in that church. He didn't realize that. But now my son is no longer welcome there, which is fine. I don't care. Look, it's less stress. I don't have to worry about because guess what? He ran away again. My son came and he showed me. I almost thought the boy died. How they did the flyer, the missing flyer. I was like, oh my God! And he was like, he ran away again. I said, God darn it, man, you know. But I didn't have to deal with them harassing my son about where their child at. I didn't have to deal with them. But because of the way the flyer looked, I did feel compelled. I came out on the porch. I seen they had the cops and everything over there. I felt compelled to let them know that, hey, my son did talk to him and he's okay, you know. But my son ain't going to tell me where he at. But I felt compelled to at least let the parents know that he okay. But I didn't see him, and I didn't jump over no boundaries to let him know either. But it hurt me that my son is no longer welcome at that church, and I do feel responsible for it. I do feel responsible. But if you love my son the way you said you love my son, you wouldn't have held it against him what his mother did. Okay? But I just want to know who closed the church doors. I'm wondering who church would Jesus go to when he come back. I'm wondering what Creflo Dollar and T.D. Jakes and all these other mega church people, would they try to show Jesus what they have and say, hey, come over here, this is what I have? Would they try to buy sweet Jesus? Would y'all really try to buy sweet Jesus? Would y'all show him y'all worldly goods to try to get him to come with y'all to entice him? He don't care. Would y'all let him in church with his holy garb on? Because that's a dress. A rigda. Would y'all let him in? Or would he be not dressed appropriately? Would he need to go put on a 5-piece suit to congregate with y'all? Would he need to cover his toes? Would he need to change his shoes? Or would y'all walk right past them? Y'all would walk right past them. But guess what? He wouldn't come to none of y'all churches anyway. He would be right out here in this park with me. He really would. And everybody know that. Jesus ain't going to no freaking church and sit with y'all. Y'all done shut them doors so tight that mold, viruses, and all kinds of stuff is festering. I'll tell you this. Kanye is on to something. He's opening up a place where everybody can come and just be spiritual. It's not even a church. Like, I hear some of them songs that he changed, and I instantly feel it, because the man is a genius when it comes to music. He's a genius. But what do they want to call things that they don't understand, or something they can't control? They want to call it crazy. They want to give it a name to kind of deter you from it. But this man is on to something. Why can't he build somewhere where everybody feel comfortable to come and praise the Lord? You know, I don't sit in the stinky pews. I don't. But sometimes I have that desire to go every once in a while, and I want to go, and I want to, you know, I want to fellowship. But it's nowhere that I feel comfortable down here in Jacksonville to go fellowship. I'm darn sure glad that I never followed my son to that church across the street. I'm darn sure glad. That man looked at me like I had a third eye and a shut-off notice this morning when I came out my house. And then he said something smart to the people sitting out front, and then they looked at me. Good morning. Well, good morning. You fell in church, you. You church that my mom said she went inside and everybody came in one car. Because the pews was empty. Maybe you should change something about yourself. You out here dressing like a young boy. I used to question my son. Like, I mean, because the pastor he just give you those weird vibes, you know. I don't care. The gloves is off. You hurt my son. But I just want to know, what gave the congregation the right to close the doors? Do y'all think the disciples was like, whoa, and blocking people off from Jesus? Was that their job? No. So what gives these churches the right to say who can come in and praise the Lord? Do y'all not know who King James is? Did y'all not ever hear the rumors about King James? Help me understand that. I meant to bring my rag so I could wipe like the pastor. Oh, y'all don't hear me this Sunday. Did y'all ever hear about King James? But I guess, is that okay? He repented his sins. So now he's forgiven for all we heard he did. Y'all need to stop. Because some of these LGBTQIA people, most of them can quote the Bible better than them people y'all got sitting in y'all smelly pews. But they're not welcome. Because y'all too sick in the mind thinking about what they doing in their bedroom to even open up your arms and embrace them. Y'all too scared that people gonna figure y'all out to embrace them. But it's not right that somebody in my own family can't even go praise the Lord with their mother. Because the congregation make them feel unwanted. Who are you? Most of y'all church people, y'all can't see past y'all smelly stocking feet. Y'all smelly stocking feet, y'all can't even see past y'all nose that got all that stench in it from y'all smelly stockings. They even see who the real is. After that Juanita Bynum thing, all these videos started coming up on this woman, and I cannot believe. Well, yes, I can, because y'all gullible, and y'all need something to look forward to. Some people just need something to feel a part of. Some people just need something to make them feel important. So getting up for church in the morning make them feel important, and then on top of that, the church make them feel like they better than anybody when they do step out and go to the restaurant after church, complain about everything so that they could try to get a percentage off their bill. That made y'all feel good, make y'all feel better than. But y'all not better than. Actually, y'all becoming less than. Greater than, less than. Y'all are becoming less than. We're becoming the majority, because guess what? It's about to be a rise up. And I almost want to say we need to go take our churches back, but we don't even want them because y'all stained them up too much. We want something that Kanye got going on. We want something like that. I want somewhere where everybody can come and feel welcome. Back home, there was a church that kept attracting kids. Do you know that congregation was like, they didn't want no more children to come to that church unless their parents was with them? Now, I get that you want the parents to get up, but if children's heart is in the church, I remember I used to wake up and put on my Easter dresses and just go around the Shiloh Baptist Church by myself. They never turned me away. They never said, Keisha, where your mom? Well, you can't come in without your mother. Who are y'all? Who are y'all? The doors of the church are closed and all kinds of stuff is festering in. Y'all need to clean it out from the pulpit to the pews. From the pulpit to the pews to the front door. Y'all need to clean it out because y'all ain't right. I've been in the church where in the back of the sanctuary, they were selling all kinds of stuff. And the only thing you can think about is Jesus coming in there and thrashing it. You turning my building into a marketplace?